everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Somebody Smallville! I forgot. I'm sorry, everybody. That's right, because it is Going Back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome, just like all these fine folks did. Get your name listed in every episode, get access to the Google Drives, and more. Also,
So much more.
this episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. I want to tell you more about that here in just a minute. Maggie, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Almost said Wednesday again. You know what? I think we just need to switch it to Wednesdays because I'm not going to remember that it's Tuesdays. You know?
Yeah. You're just making an excuse.
I am making an excuse. I do want to move this to Wednesdays.
Yes, he
There's
does.
a whole thing where like we do it live and like I want to post the podcast separately, like we've been doing the Digimon and Sailor Moon. But like if we go live on Tuesday and I post the podcast on Wednesday, then like it's gonna be a week behind.
Yeah.
So instead, let's post the podcast Wednesday morning and go live Wednesday night. That way if somebody really like super gets into this, then you know, hey, they can join us live in just a few hours later, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
Everything
sorry.
okay?
Trying to figure out what the dog's sniffing at.
Well, I don't know what the dog's sniffing at, but I know what I'm sniffing at.
You're going back to Smallville. Smell that meteor dust in the air.
Nailed it, Maggie. You nailed it, Maggie. You nailed it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the season 5 finale.
The hot
Maggie.
mess this is.
This season? Well,
I meant this episode too. as well.
Yeah, no, it's a hot mess express for sure. Hot mess in a good way. I actually really like this season finale. Like it's got a lot of cliffhangers I like.
Yeah.
Plus, I know where it's going, and so I think that makes me more excited for it. Whereas you don't really know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared.
Hey, you know, that's okay. It's okay to be scared, Maggie. Sometimes in fear is where we find our most beautiful things. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hey, speaking of TED Talks, Season 5, Episode 22, Vessel. Special thanks, as always, to smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate the info for this episode. And I'm going to go ahead and give a preliminary shout out to the Oracle of Hopefully Awesome, Matt ZR. Because I'm sure Matt ZR is going to have some dynamite drop-ins for us. If not right now.
Matt does
It'll be
remember
later.
where it's going, Matt ZR.
It's true, I do. I know things. I got eyes.
And ears.
So here's the thing. Sometimes I say that, and just so everybody knows, that's a reference to a YouTube video I watched in 2007.
Wow. I was
Yeah.
a senior in high school.
Yeah. Well, this was, they were called Horsehead Businessmen. And they had a sketch called Bantor. And it was not, like, it has nothing to do with the I got eyes. Like, that's just one line they say. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. And so I've been saying it ever since. It's great. It's a great video. Everybody go check out Horsehead Businessman.
No,
it's great. Okay, here's the real rub. All right. They made a Cloverfield parody. That's what sold me on them. All right. And then I watched their other stuff. And it was pretty good. It was really good. Good enough for me to remember 17 years later. God damn it. Why?
You just did that. You did that.
My God. I hate it. I hate it so much.
You did it.
Episode 110 overall. The original air date was May 11th, 2006. Written by Brian Peterson and Kelly Souders. His previous episodes include Season 2's Nocturne, Skinwalker, Prodigal, Accelerate, whose story was provided by Todd Zlavie and Darren Swimmer. Season 3's Phoenix, Relic, Delete, Crisis, and Forsaken. Season 4's Gone, Scare, Sacred, Blank,
check,
Forever. Season 5's Hidden, Exposed, ironic, Hidden and Exposed, ironic, and There Is a Reckoning.
There's a reckoning.
That's the 100th, right? That's the 100th episode. I'm pretty sure that's the 100th episode. There Is a Reckoning. And directed by James Marshall, not to be confused with James Marsters. His previous episodes include Season 1's Nicodemus.
Yeah! Jonathan Kent walks out of a moving vehicle.
I did not remember. I was thinking it was...
That scene will forever be burned into my memory.
It's your favorite scene?
It's a favorite scene because I realized that John Schneider does his own stunts.
There's no more John Schneider Duke boys driving. What are you gonna do? Stop watching the show. Cry. Crush. Season 2's Heat.
The heat is on.
Insurgents. Rosetta. Accelerate. Season 3's Phoenix. Hereafter. Obsession. And Truth. Season 4 is Gone. Transference. Crypto. Forever. Season 5's Arrival. Splinter. And Have Mercy.
Have mercy. Reckoning was the 100th.
I knew it.
And Matt Sierra's wanting to know what we thought about his pun tonight. It's time for the crypto vessel to destroy Earth and reform it, but will he get the chance to?
Oh, I like it. I do like it. That's actually really good. Mm-hmm. But thanks, Oracle. I'm thinking about creating
Salute you.
I'm thinking about making a podcast intro for the Oracle, and like I'll hit it, and it'll be like the Oracle or something.
Time to hack.
Wait, no. Maybe I do like that. That's actually good. Maybe I should play a scene from Johnny Mnemonic.
Why?
Just to really, really confuse everybody.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see, Matt. ZR. No promises. Synopsis provided by IMDb user Claudio Carvalho. Thank you, Claudio.
Yes.
After being prepared by Fawn, Lex is abducted in a field by a strange light. Meanwhile, Clark goes to the
That was me.
Clark goes to the Fortress of Solitude, where the spirit of Jor-El gives him a dagger and advises him to destroy Lex, who would be the vessel of the spirit of Zod. I will find him! Sorry. Outside the Phantom Zone, in which Find, the brain interactive construct, is trying to release, Martha travels with Lois to Washington in an airplane of the Luthor Corps. When Zod is released, he possesses Lex and traps Clark in the Phantom Zone. No. Meanwhile, I bet there's a way that I could make an effect that puts us in the Phantom Zone. I bet I could do that. I've been watching this guy talking about like Twitch effects and stuff. I bet I could do it. That'd be really stupid and funny, though.
It would be great.
If just every once in a while we just randomly get sucked into the Phantom Zone.
I want, like, every now and then, like, one just pass through. Like
the Phantom Zone?
Yeah.
Like the diamond square glass thing?
Like we just hit a button and it just randomly... It'd be hilarious. Matt Sierra says yes.
Thank you.
It just random times.
And it should be like a random celebrity put into it.
Celebrity?
Yeah, like John Turturro is in it. That was the most random celebrity I could think of. All right, listen. When Zod is released, he possesses Lex and traps Clark in the Phantom Zone. Fine unleashes a powerful computer virus, creating chaos on Earth. Lois and Martha faint in the airplane without oxygen as another copy of Fine Brainiac hijacks the plane. Chloe and Lionel are attacked by a raged crowd, while Lexzod and Lana declare their love for one another. I mean, hang on. Lexzod didn't really declare his love for Lana.
No.
He kissed her.
Yeah.
But like that, I don't think that meant anything. I think that meant I've been in the film zone for
Let's
decades.
Get it on.
I'm ready. I
Hygiene
need to bust. I'm
No.
just gonna leave it for one another as both plan to travel their path together on the dark side. This is season 5, episode 22, Vessel, the season 5 finale. Maggie, what did we think of this episode?
It was bananas.
In pajamas?
Yeah. I agree with Matt CR. The Zod Lana stuff was disgusting. Made me want to barf. Same here.
I mean,
I want barf.
There wasn't. Again, I don't really think there was a lot of Zod Lana.
But like, it's just.
I mean, because she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She thinks he's Lex.
Stupid bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, y'all crazy bitch, but you fuck so go on time. Remember that song? Okay, it was a song.
A what?
A song. Maybe a Jet, maybe? Jet? You remember Jet?
Yes, I know Jet.
And a long jacket.
Lana is stupid.
So,
anyways.
What'd you think of this episode, Maggie?
I'm trying. I mean, I really liked it. It just, oh God, there's like so many cliffhangers, you know?
Do you feel like they kind of, to have treaded so much water over the last few episodes, do you feel like they rushed this whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I had a long yawn.
It's okay.
Yes. I feel like a lot of stuff was rushed.
Yeah.
I feel like Lex should have been taken, the episode before this?
Yeah, it was weird that it just started off with him getting abducted.
Yeah, I was like
maybe I feel like they could have just foregone the entire virus thing, and Fine just takes him instead of shooting him up with the virus. He just takes him.
Yeah.
Lon's like, "Where's Lex?" And then the beginning of this episode, he appears in the field and he's got powers.
Yeah.
We didn't really need the whole virus thing. That was nothing.
No, and also, Chloe needs to be more discreet about when she talks to other people about stuff. Don't start blurting stuff all over the planet.
Are you talking about Lana?
Yes, I understand why Lana went to Chloe, because Chloe could figure out stuff.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
But Clark shows up and Chloe's like, and blah, 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 this happened with Lex and blah, 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 blah. And you didn't make sure that Lana left, or you're in a different room.
I'm pretty sure Lana overhears Clark.
Yeah. But she sees Clark and Chloe together to talk.
But I mean, why are you blaming Chloe? Clark's the one that was like, I'm going to have to kill Lex Luthor. The name that nobody knows in Metropolis. It's not like Luthor Corp Plaza is fucking directly next door,
Yeah.
Jesus. It'd be like saying Mark Zuckerberg, come on. I swear. Clark's an idiot.
I'm sorry, Lana's an idiot.
Why? Why is Lana an idiot?
Why is she an idiot?
You're going to make me have to defend Lana, and I don't want to be that person.
I'm sorry. Clark apparently knew that Lex would have powers. How would he know that?
How's Clark know anything?
Probably because he's got powers. Maybe he's got a secret.
Maggie.
You know that, Lana.
Maggie. She's beyond. Listen, God damn it. I don't want to defend Lana. How dare you put me in this place?
Good.
Here's the thing. She knows he has a secret. And she has reached the point where she doesn't care. She doesn't care anymore. Because in her eyes, he sucks. He doesn't trust her. He doesn't believe in her. He tries to control her. Let's not forget, the last thing that she saw with him was him breaking into her freaking dorm room and rifling through all of her shit. And you know, she did see Lex get fucking abducted by aliens literally moments before. Like, yeah, she's a little rattled, you know? So, like, maybe she's not putting all the pieces together. And honestly, I would say, I mean, this is probably, there's no, like, proof of this, but I would say, let's say Kristen Crook was probably thinking, like, she probably knew when Lex had powers. Like, a lot of stuff started making sense, but, like, she didn't want to admit it to herself. And so I feel like when she's talking to when she's talking to Clark, and it's like, you know, blah, 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 I heard what you said, you're never gonna find him, whatever, blah, 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 right? Like, that whole thing. And she's like, she says something like, how could I have ever loved you, right? And I think, like, in that moment, Lana knew Clark's secret. She didn't want to admit it to herself, but, like, she knew. And the fact that Lex, as terrible of a person as he is, was willing to do the one thing that Clark wouldn't, I think it just kind of threw her for a loop, right? Like, and so she, okay, I'm probably dissecting this way too hard here, but, like, she always found herself in the people she dated, right? Like, Whitney, she was a cheerleader, right? And Adam Knott, she, I don't know, was a piece of shit. I don't know. And then, like, Jason Teague, they were, like, globe-trotting, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. And so, like, Clark, you know, that on again, off again, she'd always tried, I feel like she's always tried to almost be like Clark, right? In the good, believe in others, all this stuff, right? And what did that lead her to? Heartbreak, right? Like, it led her to just being alone, and I mean, contemplating unaliving herself so that she could see her parents again, right? And the one person that actually did make her feel like wanted and actually loved because they were willing to share it was Lex. So, like, when she sees in Lex is, you know, that he's a piece of shit, but maybe that's the only real path to happiness, you know? Because Lex seems to be happy, and he loves her, and, you know, that's the thing that she's always wanted, is for someone to just trust her, you know? And so, I don't know, I feel like she's now emulating Lex because, again, she finds herself in who she dates. There you go. That's a lot deeper than I expected it to go. And is that wrong? Is that fair? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I think it's I just think it's what the character is. Now, again, I'm giving the writers way too much credit.
Yeah.
Like, they did not, I personally feel like, I could be wrong, I don't think they had any of that in mind. But, like, if Lana was a real person, if we had to actually figure out why she was doing the things she was doing in the real world, if she made all these decisions, which, again, were making no sense at all, I think that could be the explanation for it. And so, yeah, when she runs off, and, I mean, even fighting at the very end of the episode, when she says, you know, part of me thought this was another one of your tests, but, you know, I'm here, I'm not going to let you down. Like, you know, she is being Lex to Lex, you know? Like, the way Lex always proved himself to Lionel. Like, she is now proving herself to Lex. Except Lex is reciprocating the love as opposed to Lionel, which was just to be like, fuck off! You know? Although it was Zod, so still not... You get what I'm going for. You get what I'm going for here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think Lana is stupid or bad. I think she's in a really bad place, and she's going to hit rock bottom and wake up the next morning and realize the dog she's laid next to is giving her some fleas.
Oh! Lex says STEs?
Yes.
Well, Menacier says this is the first time we heard what the ship actually was. Jor-El explains how It's the brain interactive construct. I mentioned to Matt previously that the show apparently cooked up that meaning.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So that wasn't the original name of Brainiac. That's interesting. For some reason, I always thought that was the name, but I guess it's just because that's what Smallville always gave us. You know, I didn't think about it. I guess in the comics they didn't really need a reason for Brainiac to mean anything.
No.
You know, it just was his name.
So the ship's acronym would be BIC.
Son of a Bic. But yeah, so Maggie, does all that kind of, you know, Jor-El's explanation and everything, does all that kind of make sense now? Like he is the ship, but he's not the ship.
Yeah.
Because like in the comics, and I kind of wish they would have went this way with it. I get they did a giant like Superman symbol shield. Like I get that, right?
Excuse me, yeah.
But in the comics, he flies around in a giant space skull, and like
it sounds terrifying.
It is. It's fantastic. And if we could have had that, that would have been fucking rad as shit. You know, would it have worked? Absolutely not. But I would have loved it, and it would have, you know, fit Brainiac a little bit better. So yeah. So that's Brainiac.
That's it.
Let's see. Any other pieces of this to discuss? I mean, you know, Zod, Lex is dead. Do you think Lex is dead?
No.
For good?
Not for good.
Yeah, no, he's not. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, how? Okay, well, nah, never mind. There's no reason to take bets on like how long all this lasts, or like when do we get like
2 episodes.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll discuss more as we go throughout the episode. But I think overall, I know you said there was a lot of dangling threads. I feel like probably about as many as there was last season.
I just feel like there's like so much on the line.
Yeah.
That's why, like, Clark in the Phantom Zone, Zod's in Lex's body.
Yeah.
Lana pledging premature loyalty and love to Lex, but it's actually Zod.
Do you think Lex Zod is gonna tell Lana to kneel before Zod? But like,
oh yeah, you told me. You said at the beginning that it's been a hot minute. And Martha and Lois.
That one's. I hate that one. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I don't even
the fact that James Marsters' character, this other part of him, had the time to put on a pilot's outfit.
Right? Like that's the thing, right? Like why? Okay, like one, why is he even doing this? What the hell does it matter? Like why would he give a shit about Martha?
Because he wants to kill her.
Sure, but I mean, like, all the computers in the world are going down. I feel like that would be enough to take the plane down.
Yeah. So,
like, why bother? Second off, why dress up like a pilot? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they don't even see him.
Matt, he used the moon magic pen to transform. It was his only time, okay?
I don't like it. I don't know. I feel like I want to think this is a multiplicity situation, and every time Brainiac like divides himself, like they get dumber, you know? So like okay, I think
Duplicity?
Brainiac, yeah, that's what I said.
You said multiplicity.
It's multiplicity.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it, isn't it? Wait,
I think it's
what's the name of the
multiplicity.
movie?
With
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I think it's multiplicity.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you thinking Duplex with Ben Stiller and Drew Barrymore? Is that what it is? Anyway, multiplicity. So yes. I think one of Brainiac's men split themselves off, and then that one split themselves off, and one of those became the pilot. And he just had the dream of wanting to be a pilot. You know,
he wants to live his life.
Yeah, I don't think he's even doing anything bad. I think
he just seems so happy.
He just genuinely wanted to fly, and it just so happened to be Martha and Lois's ship. And like, you know, do we know what happens to him? Like, I know they're trying to like kick the door in and stuff. Are we? Let me ask you this: are we supposed to infer? And Matt ZR, feel free, don't give like everything away, obviously. But like, are we supposed to infer that when Brainiac like releases Zod, that like all of the little brainies like go away? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he stabs him with the Kryptonian enough, and like, you know, he's like, "You have released Zod!" Ah! And then like he died.
He
right?
disappears.
Like he's gone.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ish.
Right. So I mean, like, does that mean that the other, like, all the little brainies go too? You know what I mean?
I keep on thinking. I'm sorry. Little brainies, like thinking of the Great Kazoo from Flintstones, like all these little teeny tiny.
I was thinking of Brainy from Hey Arnold. He would always be the one behind Helga.
I can hear you breathe.
You
Can't say anything without spoilers, but you'll find out pretty soon.
Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate that. We'll find out next week. But you know what we won't find out next week, Maggie?
What happens? We don't find out next week.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll find out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But you know what we can find out tonight? We can find out that this episode is brought to you in part free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Have you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals?
Ah, shit, yeah.
Well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows like The Boys, listen to ad-free music, and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Use our link in the description of this episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits and see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. That's right, everybody. Plus, I got an email. Apparently, they're doing some Prime Big Day savings. Not Prime Day. It's not Prime Day, but it's big Prime Day savings. Prime's Big Day savings. It's not, I don't know what the hell they're calling it, but it's more stuff's going on sale. Perfect time to get a free Amazon Prime subscription and then cancel it, and it still gives us $3.
Yeah.
Think about it. You know what else you should think about? War! What is it good for? No war?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
War!
Peace. No peace. Do you know what that's from?
No.
Independence Day. All right. How Clark and Lana have progressed this week. Well, Lana overhears Chloe and Clark talking about killing Lex and loses all possible trust in Clark, officially killing any possible relationship. It's over, Maggie.
Good.
It's over.
Oh, thank God.
They will never be together.
Oh.
Officially.
Get out, leave right now. It's the end of Clark and what if I said Lex Luthor?
For now, anyway.
Don't.
Hey, Maggie, guess what?
Don't.
It gets
Worse.
so much worse, Maggie. It gets so much worse. It gets so much worse, Maggie.
She has Lex's baby.
No, I wish. That'd be... nah, never mind. I'm not going to say anything. Let's see here. How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Nobody has any babies. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I don't want... Because I shut that down really quick, and I don't want you to think that that's because I'm actually trying to cover. I swear to God, no one has any babies.
Okay.
All right. I will swear to Thor himself if I have to. All right. I swear on this Coke.
Swear to Zod.
I swear on this Coke Zero.
Swear to Zod.
I swear to Zod. Swear to Zod I do. Hey, we just landed.
Well, looky over here.
All right, listen. how
No.
Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Well, Lex learns the truth about Clark and realizes all the times he had lied to him and is filled with rage. Clark tries to save Lex by killing Brainiac, but this only releases Zod into Lex and inadvertently kills Lex. Like Zod imprisons Clark in the Phantom Zone.
Zod, that's awful.
Like Zod.
That's awful.
Lexod.
That's awful.
Like Zod.
I don't like
That's
it.
what I'm fucking calling it. I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I'm calling it.
Legs odd.
Like Zod.
Legs.
Maggie, it's pronounced
Odd.
like Zod. Just get with the program. All right. How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Well, Lana watches Lex as he is abducted and like just kind of sits there like, holy fuck, and then runs to Metropolis.
Well, also looked like she tried to like get the ship to come back to abduct her as well.
Hey me!
I was like, why are you running into smoking ground? I don't care.
Hey man, she wanted to know. Lana watches Lex as he is abducted. When Lex returns, he tells Lana everything, giving her what she had always wanted from Clark. Lex tells Lana to meet him at Luthor Corps after he deals with Clark. There we go. Sorry, that wasn't like I was trying to go full screen while I was reading that. Lana arrives at Luthor Corps Plaza while the entire world crumbles around her. She finds Legzod, though she doesn't know that it's not Legs anymore, and tells him she wants to find out what they have together. Legzod kisses Lana.
After a long time without any kissing.
You have your father's eyes, Kal-El. You will need it before Zod! War. How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Okay, everybody correct me if I'm wrong. They didn't really have any interactions, right? I didn't remember anything. They may have shared a scene when, like at the very beginning, with Martha, but I feel like there wasn't anything that happened. So.
There wasn't.
But Lois does go with Martha on a plane ride provided by Lionel. Lois questions the relationship Martha has with Lionel. As the world starts to go up in flames, Martha and Lois discover they've been kidnapped by Brainiac in a pilot's uniform and pass out due to lack of oxygen. Meanwhile, Chloe, afraid she may never see Clark again, kisses Clark as he leaves to take on Lex. Woo! Boing.
And that will not go anywhere.
Boing. No, I actually really like this scene. Like, I'm a what's it called?
A stan?
No, Clarker,
Clark.
Surely it's got something. Surely it's got like a name. Like I know Clois, and I know Clona. Cloco. Cloco. Way down at Clocomo. Clo. But no, I always wanted them together. And especially in season 5, I feel like she's become the best version of Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I loved it. But Maggie, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're absolutely right. It goes nowhere. You know, I mean they're not.
That's Chloe's luck. That's Chloe's luck.
What do you mean?
She can kiss him.
It's like
she can never have him.
Well, wasn't that another? Didn't this happen in Buffy? I feel like this happened in Buffy. Like I thought the world was ending. I thought we'd never see each other again. Let's just say it is what it is. Blah 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 or something. And then they move on. And I don't even know who I'm thinking of. Probably Xander Willow. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Clark and Chloe is no.
What's it called? Clark.
Yeah.
Clark.
That's awful.
Like a clonic. Wait, is that where that came from? Remember when we talked about the clonic? Where you clean your butthole? I don't know why I said it that way.
Cleaned your butthole.
Hey, Miss Brian.
Oh, God.
Hey, all right. Let's get
No,
into
go
continuity.
away.
Continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
Vessel refers to a craft, usually a boat or an airship. The black ship makes an appearance in this episode. Vessel also refers to a person regarded as a holder or receiver of something, especially something non-material. This
Especially when
episode-
they're possessed.
This episode features Lex Luthor becoming a Kryptonian vessel for General Zod.
Possessed.
See, here's the thing, Maggie. Zod's spirit was already there. All right, Lex just had to accept it. All right, it had already been
Yeah,
given
it-
to him.
Yeah, he had to accept him in his heart.
That's right. That's right, Maggie. He just had
Yeah.
to let go. He had to hold on and let go.
Yep.
All right.
And just let it all out.
Letting it all hang out. In a deleted scene, Lois uses the term brainiac in reference to her own computer. In a deleted scene, the inside of the black ship is shown.
What?
Yeah, they cut it out.
Brainiac's body?
Yes. his clerk. Brainiac
Patrick Cloy.
is shown preparing Lex with the ship bigger on the inside. Oh, he's a Time Lord.
Stop. Eyes. Terrorize.
With the ship bigger on the inside and totally white, where Brainiac is putting the Phantom Zone bracelet on Lex and also projecting the powers on him. This deleted scene was in the trailers for Vessel before it aired, which meant this was a late removal to the episode.
How dare they?
I don't think it really means that. I think it just means that they didn't use it.
Everybody freaked. They're like, we gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, we can't show Brainiac's Clark.
We can't show the inside of this.
If counting the dream in the episode Slumber, this is the 6th time Lex has discovered Clark's secret, though this time the information is lost when Lex is possessed by Zod. So, there you go. The other times occurred in the episodes Hug, Shattered, Onyx, and the alternate timeline of the episode Reckoning. Took me a minute because I was like, what the fuck? Alternate timeline? What the hell are they talking about? It was when Clark, before he changed time. Yeah. I guess technically that's an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
But does that timeline continue? I don't think it does. I mean, we're gonna never
Killed
mind.
it.
That's right. He pulled a Gazorp Bazorp.
Why?
Lex.
Why?
No, stop. Lex is the
Guilt.
first main character who discovers Clark Kent's secret in a season finale.
Wow.
This episode marks the first time that Clark and Chloe kissed without being forced to in one way or another since the season 1 finale, Tempest. I will remember. That's not what they
No.
played. This was the final episode, in terms of newly released episodes, of Smallville to air on the WB network before the CW's launch on September 18th, 2006.
Oh.
That's right.
Is
It
this
was-
in the in memoriam?
No. It should have been, but no.
No.
It's the end of an era, Maggie.
Yeah.
The end of an era.
I know.
I remember when the CW launched, and we
Absolutely.
had Veronica Mars got added. Of course, this is when everybody got really fucking pissed that One Tree Hill got picked up and Everwood was.
Next.
Yeah. I think this is also when Seventh Heaven ended. Like, it ended, and like everybody had twins. I didn't watch it. Okay. All I remember is the story. Literally everybody had twins. Like 3 different people gave birth and they all had twins.
Oh my god.
And then it ended. It was the series finale. But then it got renewed for another season. And so it came back with the launch of the CW, and they had to deal with the fact that there were now like 6 twins.
6 babies.
Yeah.
Babies.
And it was terrible. I'm pretty sure that ended up being the last season. Again, I don't watch Seventh Heaven, so I can't validate any of
I
that.
hated Seventh Heaven.
I did too.
Hated it.
I thought it was supposed to be a part of like the 700 Club or something. Like I really did.
It probably was secretly.
It probably was secretly.
Because the dad was a minister.
Because the dad was a minister and also a huge fucking creep and a piece of shit. Apparently. Which sucks. I guess.
But at least
it
this show
only-
brought us Justin Timberlake's wife.
That's true. It only sucks because he's in the first Star Trek movie. That's the only reason it sucks. I could honestly give a shit about the guy. You know. I mean, he's practically a poor man's Kirk Cameron, if you ask me.
No.
Is he better than Kirk Cameron?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he's Kirk Cameron.
They're both awful.
They're both awful. There's no poor version of either. They're both poor.
Oh, Maggie.
Oh, that's so shady.
You're twisted.
I'm a shady lady.
This is the first season finale to not feature Jonathan Kent. This is the last time John Schneider is credited in the title sequence, even though this is his 10th appearance in the titles after the character's death. But it's the last time.
Hey, yo, ghosts are cool.
That means we're getting an updated opening in season 6. Think about it. This is the 5th episode to follow a previous episode that finished with the credit "to be continued," making both episodes an official multi-part story. The other episodes that followed a previous episode that ended with "to be continued" were Vortex, Exodus, Phoenix, and Arrival. This is the 3rd season which finished with the credit "to be continued." Simultaneously, this is the 6th episode, which culminates with the expression. The other episodes were Tempest, Calling, Exile, Commencement, and Oracle. With the "to be continued" credit that ended the previous episode, and the "to be continued" credit that ends this episode, Oracle, and the season 6 premiere become the only official 3-part story in the entire series. Did you get all that? That's gonna be on the test.
I gotta go smoke a cigarette. I'm joking.
If a "to be continued" boards a train in Granville, that's it. Chloe mentions Y2K, which is a reference to the end of the world scare that revolved around the belief that on January 1st, 2000, at 12 a.m., all the world's technology would fail.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing. When would that have happened? Like, I mean, I get it. I know. January 1st, 12 a.m., sure. But, like, which computer system? You know what I mean? Because, like, it's not 12 a.m. everywhere at the same time. I remember waking up and I think ABC was showing like every time zone that hit midnight. And so like, you know, there's several, like dozens of hours, probably not dozens of hours.
Dozens of hours.
Like hours before we hit midnight, like a dozen hours before we hit midnight, there was someone else hitting midnight. And like, I took that to mean that we were fun. Because, like, if Australia can hit midnight and they're fine, then, yeah. Because it's not like Eastern time zone is, like, the center of the universe. You know what I mean? Moving on.
But we're America. We're the center of it all.
You know, interestingly enough, my Earth is the center of the universe. They thought it was Oa, but it turned out to be Earth. And that's why the Necronomicon was found here. All right, moving on. Chloe jokingly says to Lana that she thought she was living with a ghost. She adds that it wouldn't be the first time. This references the events in the episode Tomb. Though, okay, this is the one where Chloe gets possessed by a ghost, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was Lois's apartment. So Chloe wasn't living with a ghost.
The ghost followed her.
Okay, but still, Chloe wasn't living with a ghost. She got possessed at Lois's apartment.
But the
Right?
ghost stayed with her.
Yeah, that's not. Never mind. Don't worry about it, dog.
Twisted.
Chloe
Chloe
didn't live with a ghost. Cordelia did live with a ghost. All right, that's all I'm saying. Like, that's living with a ghost. This is just Chloe fucking around and finding out. You know, like the ghost is gone. All right, it's done. Krypton ghost. Krypton. All right. Let's see. Zod's essence was first seen briefly in the episode Solitude. This episode marks the third time Clark wears his red jacket and blue shirt outfit in a season finale after season 3's finale Covenant and season 4's finale Commencement. However, this episode marks the 38th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series. Only 12 more until you gotta get us a cookie cake.
I know.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I'm the one that draws the stuff on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Between that and our Cloverfield cake, it's gonna be cake o'clock. You know, I'm excited. One day. One more day.
Oh,
but no,
that's your dream for Cloverfield. I'm legitimately 50th appearance.
So, do you understand like what Brainiac was trying to do in Solitude when he like took Clark and he was like, ha, yes, and like everything turned like red and they fought, and then he like stabbed him in the crystal thing. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what, like, do you now get what was trying to happen?
He was trying to get Zod to come into Clark's body.
That's right. He wanted Zod to come in Clark.
Yeah.
Like,
just come on in.
Just
Come through
piercing.
the door.
The back door. With a Clark. Listen. So yeah, Clark wanted Clark to be the vessel. So here's the plot of the season. Here's the plot of the season, okay? Brainiac shows up. He wants to release Zod. So in order to do that, he gets a job as a professor at Clark's college and tricks him in the long game to get him to take him to the fortress so that he can release Zod from the Phantom Zone using the crystals in Clark's Fortress of Solitude. But because Zod's body was destroyed, he needs a vessel, so he's going to put him into Clark. But then Brainiac falls on the crystals and the ghost of Jor-El stabs him and he disappears for something. I don't know. But then he's
the jungles
back.
of the Amazon.
Yeah, and now he gathers all these diseases, puts the black goo in it from Prometheus, stabs Lex with it, and now Lex is the thing. So Zod, had he been released, would not have had any powers had he not, like, if he had just been put into Lex without anything, like, he wouldn't have had powers just because he's the Kryptonian spirit. Like, it's the body.
Yeah.
You know.
Buddy!
Body!
Crap.
That's a lot. And, like, I feel like that's not a great story. It feels like it's all over the place.
I had a thought and I can't find it.
And keeping in fact in mind the all of this happened in the background. Like, none of this was shown. I mean, some of it was shown, but like, we had like 5 episodes where they were going back and forth with Clark and Lana,
Back to where you was talking about all the viruses.
Yeah.
So Zod believes in vaccinations.
Jesus.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Just when I thought we was gonna have a week where our episode didn't get put under review from the YouTube, here we are.
I'm sorry.
No,
you can't
it's
say
fine.
that
It's
word.
fine. No, I don't know. It'll be fine. A human will look at it and we'll be fine.
Human.
Don't worry about it.
So the robot be the human.
Let's get into the freak of the week.
Major funky.
The freak of the week this week is Legzod. Maggie.
Sounds like an awful watch brand.
Lexon?
Look at this Lexod I got.
You really don't like Lexon, huh?
No.
Why?
I
What's
don't
wrong
know.
with it?
It just sounds like legs on.
How dare you? All right, your current ranking for the Freak of the Week. Remember, this will be the last time we rank the Freak of the Week for Season 5. At number 21, Darkwing Duck. Number 20, Police Academy 4. Number 19, Tommy Lee Jones and Twins. Number 18, Ultimate Goosebumps. Number 17, Fake Seth. Number 16, Flatliners. Number 15, Silver Clark. Number 14, Them Old Duke Boys. Number 13, Simon Chester Man. Number 12, Bonesaw Nose. Number 11, Angel of Vengeance. Number 10, Santa. Number 9, The Charmeleon. Number 8, Maddie Max. Number 7, Time. The Fire in Which We Burn. Number 6, Buffy Sanders. Number 5, Disciples of Zoe. Number 4, Fonathan.
Yay, Fonathan.
Number 3, Aquaman.
AC.
Number 2, Cyborg. And number 1, Brainiac. Live large and prosper. Maggie, where you want to put Lexod?
Lexod. I want to say, just to throw it out there.
Throw it out. If you like it,
Throw
keep
it
it.
up.
If you don't, send it right back.
Above Disciples of Zoe.
Above Disciples of Zoe. Below Fonathan?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking top 3.
Really?
I mean, Lexod is like, he imprisoned Clark in the Phantom Zone. Like, that's, and like when he was standing up there with his black jacket, looking all badass, you know. I mean, it's very intimidating. He whooped Clark's ass. All right, let's be real. Let's be real. Like, it wasn't even a contest. Clark was done. DOA. All right.
Done. D-O-N-E.
DOA, dead on arrival.
No, D-O-N-E.
Maggie. So, like, would I say he's better than Aquaman? Yeah, I probably would. Would I say he's better than Cyborg? Yeah, I probably
It
would.
was the famous Jet Jackson, man.
Would I say he's better than Brainiac from the episode Solitude? I don't know. Probably. If I'm being totally honest, I think Lexod is an S-tier Smallville freak. That's my opinion. I'm willing to be talked down because you apparently don't agree, so that's fine. And I want to have this conversation. So talk me down. Talk me down. Hey, I had to defend Lana earlier, all right? You need to defend.
Yeah, you defended
this.
that old hoe, didn't you?
You son of a bitch. How dare you, Maggie? How dare you be mad that I gave everybody what they wanted, us talking about Smallville? You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm
All right, you won me over.
I'm trying to think it over. Like,
Well, just talk. Talk it out, dog. Damn.
shut up. Like, I wouldn't say number one.
Why?
I don't know, that whole thing with Brainiac in that episode was like crazy, because that is the one where he shows up in the Fortress of Solitude, right?
Somewhere Martha's sick, and Clark takes him to the fortress because
He says that he can save his mother.
yeah, and so he puts the crystal in the thing, and then he's like, ha 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 ha, and then they fight. Now I don't want you to forget how not great that fight looked. All right. Like, let's not forget James Marsters doing a super leap. All right. Like, it wasn't bad.
Brainiac, I agree with Matt Zero. Brainiac is actually better because Kryptonite can't hurt.
Listen, this isn't a ranking of who would win in a fight. All right. This is a ranking of the antagonists in the episodes and which one was the best.
I'll give it to Zod, because he has tried multiple times to come on Come on, old
down to
Earth.
Omeleteville.
Come on down to Smallville, like the disciples of Zoe tried.
It's true.
But Clark threw them into the vengeance zone.
It's true.
Oh God, that means Clark's in there with them.
That's true. They're all just hanging out in that piece of glass together. Wait till you see
What it looks like on
they
the
do
inside?
with the Phantom Zone. Because
Oh,
like
boy.
I never really thought about it. Like I just thought, I mean, because Superman 2, all we see is those fucks flying off, and like they stay in that until they get released from it, But like no, there's like a door that like takes them to the Phantom Zone. It's not a door so much as like a trap door that like they just kind of fall. Like they just fall, and it reminds me a lot of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, to be honest.
Well, he is. I will say yes. Zod could be number one.
Like Zod,
Yeah, like Zod.
not Zod.
Like Zod.
Like Zod. All right,
Zod.
like Zod. What about Tom?
Time.
The fire in which we burn. Your new number one, like Zod. Hey, you voted for it.
I know.
All right, everybody. For the last time. Sorry.
For season 5.
For season 5. What if we just stop doing this part? Or not? Just squashing that rumor right now. Number 1, Leg Zod. Number 2, Brainiac. Number 3, Cyborg. Number 4, Aquaman. Number 5, Fonathan. Number 6, Disciples of Zoe. Number 7, Buffy Sanders. Number 8, Tom.
Time?
The Fire in Which We Burn. Number 8, Maddie Max. Or wait, number 9, Maddie Max. Number 10, The Charmeleon. Number 11, Santa. Number 12, Angel of Vengeance. Number 13, Bonesaw Nose. Number 14, Simon Herchester Man. Number 15, Them Old Duke Boys.
Oh, just a good old boys. I'm sorry.
Number 16, Silver Clark. Number 17, Flatliners. Number 18, Fake Seth. Number 19, Ultimate Goosebumps. Number 20, Tommy Lee Jones. And Twins. Number 21, Police Academy 4. And at number 22, the worst of the season, Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Drake Mallard.
Mm.
And it's because what's her name was Drake.
Yeah.
And it's the bald lady that had a crush on Lex, right? Isn't that who that is? Isn't that who Drake is?
I want to say yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so. So
Yeah.
she's the worst. There you go. This has been this segment. All right. Now let's get into Traitor. In one final twist, Brainiac enacts the last step of his plan when he tricks Clark into killing him instead of Lex, which allows him to hack the fortress and release Zod. You will kneel before me, son of Jor-El!
No. Yo ho.
What do you think? What did you think about that? Is that what you was expecting when Lex or when Clark like threw the knife and like it hit Brainiac?
Yeah.
And he's like,
No, I didn't expect it.
what was you thinking was gonna happen?
I was thinking that he's going to legit stab Lex in the stomach at least.
And then what would have happened?
I don't know. I guess Lex would quickly heal and kick Clark's butt.
So you thought what was gonna happen was gonna happen. You just thought it'd go about it a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like that. All right, let's get into puberty, but with superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
All right. Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super strength, super speed, and accelerated vision.
Ooh. I'll need accelerated vision.
Like, what does that even mean? Like, speed reading?
Speed reading.
I get. All right, well, Nah, I don't think that's anything. I'm just gonna say I don't think Maggie. I don't think that's anything. Like I feel like super speed encompasses accelerated vision. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like just cause his eyes are going fast, like that's super speed is all of him, you know? You know what I mean?
Well, what's he doing with those eyes?
Brainiac uses the following abilities in this episode: super speed, duplication, and it's time to hack. I was trying to get shit.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this bit back.
Hacking, by the way. Legzod used the following abilities in this episode: invulnerability. Remember when he shot his hand? And he was like, hey, Lana, check it out.
Look at this magic trick.
I'll show you my hole if you show me yours.
Which hole?
The one that I got clean with a Clark.
What?
A Clark.
Oh, no.
Hey, Lana, what if you meet me in Lex Core? Luther Core! Luther Core Plaza, and we'll give each other a Clark.
Clark.
They're gonna clean out each other's buttholes, alright?
Clean out each other's bowels.
It's like a foot washing thing. But it's balls. That's how the Luthers do it, baby. Nothing says I promise myself to you, like washing out your butthole.
I'll pat it dry with my hair.
I'll wash it clean with my tears. Oh God! Why does it smell like the fragrance after rain?
I know I fed into it, but stop!
No!
Stop!
Why is it when he farts it smells like the fragrance after the rain? Hey, do you know what they call Lex's toilet paper? The Shroud of Turin. Oh, it hurts. It pains. The pain is severe. Okay. No flats, no tots, Maggie. Did they break the rule this week? Did they fly or tie?
What?
Fly my tie my tie.
A ta. No, they did not.
Listen.
No.
The first time I watched this, okay, obviously I knew what the hell was going on this time.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, when Legzod like sends his bracelet, right, and Clark just kind of sees it go behind him, and then he just looks, and then he just gets like raptured, you know, like I thought he flew. I'll be honest, I thought like he was flying off, and I was like, what the fuck? What just happened? And then of course I realized what was happening. He was getting sucked, you know. But it reminded me of that movie, The Forgotten.
Superman.
No,
movie.
the Forgotten. Remember when they just kept raptured these people? If they remembered when that kid was alive or had lived. You remember that movie? We watched it. It was terrible. You remember? No, you remember. Remember as aliens? And they were like, remember, she was like, oh, my son, where's my son? And they're like, you never had a son. And like the husband didn't remember, but it's because the emotional bond between a woman and her child can't be broken even through alien science. Remember? Come the fuck on. You remember this movie. We watched it like last year. Around the same time that we watched the first 20 minutes of the fourth Con. Come on. It has what's her name in it?
Julie Andrews. No.
Wait, which one's Julie Andrews?
Julie Andrews is Mary Poppins.
Okay, no, that's not her. I'm looking it up right now. Because you'll remember it. It was a terrible movie. We watched it, and you thought it was not great.
No.
It's got Julianne Moore. That's why I made that face, because I was like, huh? Wait, huh? Remember this one? Remember? And they keep rapturing the kids? Remember? God damn it. Surely there's a GIF. Surely there's a GIF that shows one of these fucking people getting Yeah, right here. See, look. Look. Remember this part? Remember?
Isn't that from Arrival?
God damn it.
I remember it. I just messed with you.
How dare you, Maggie? All right, let's get into That's Just Prom.
Well, that's
You
just.
son of a bitch. All right, Maggie. We got Clark and Jarrell.
Mm.
How about you be Clark?
I'll be Clark.
I'll be Jarrell.
Fawn has returned to release Sod. What am I supposed to do?
Find this million extension of their crime that can regenerate in the form.
Huh? If Fawn is part of the ship, then who's controlling it? A space dad? I can't understand what you're saying. Is it a bad connection? Do I need to climb
The
up?
brain is an
somewhere?
active construct of event technology which doesn't been released.
Huh?
The Compton ladies sing that song. Doodah. Come over to my island of Dr. Monroe. I'm Dr. Monroe.
Can I be Lex on this one?
Oh no!
God, Marlon Brando, shut the hell up.
Sure, right. You be Lex
I'll be Lex.
to Clark.
I used to think you had this strong inner core. You were so virtuous, and yet you lie all the time. To me, to Lana, to all the people who cared about you. What kind of sick person would do that?
What kind of sick fuck would do that? And this former Lex Luthor Corps executive. All right, now we got Legzod and Clark. How about I'll be Legzod?
Okay. No.
You have your father's eyes! Hello, Kal-El!
Oh, where's Lex?
Lex is dead!
Oh, shit.
I will find him!
Okay.
I don't know which one I'm going for.
No,
like,
you're creepy.
at first I
boy.
was going for Terrence Stamp, and then like I became Michael Shannon. So I don't know. Pick one. Pick one. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Maggie, let's get to DCU references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe.
I'm here
You just don't know it.
to remind you of the mess you made when you went away. It's not fair. I feel like that song. I feel like if you took all the scenes from this season of Lana and Clark and played that over it and made it like a Lana tribute, like Lana getting her power back, you know, I think it'd work. A younger Matt would have actually put like 40 hours into making that. But this Matt? No. Jarrell says that Fine is controlled by the Brain Interactive Construct. Brain Interactive Construct contains Brainiac's name period. It is the first time that it is mentioned in the series. As many viewers are aware, Lex and Clark will battle each other many times in the future, but most of the time with one having the greater advantage. This marks the first time when both of them are evenly matched. In a straight up fight with Lex and Clark, not Legzod, but Lex and Clark, with Lex having powers, who do you think would win?
I think Clark.
Yeah, Lex doesn't really strike me as the kind of, well, but I don't know.
Clark has more experience with the powers.
But Lex like Lex could I could see like Lex uses a gun. I feel like Lex could just like shoot Clark with his eyes or something. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like Clark would never go that far, you know? But Lex would. Lex would kill a man just to watch him die. When I said I'm trying to come.
Excuse me.
Jor-El says that Zod's body was destroyed on Krypton before the planet was destroyed, in contrast to the portrayal in the comics and in the films Superman and Superman 2, in which prisoners enter the Phantom Zone bodily, though this is reinstituted when Zod's clone merges with his Phantom, thus making Zod whole and complete again. Yeah, it's a whole Superman thing. Don't even worry about it. Fine says that Clark's weakness is humans. Zod in Superman 2 also had a similar line. Humans make you weak, Kal-El. That's a terrible Terrence stamp. I'm so sorry. Lex becoming a vessel for Zod is similar to the plot of the second season of the Justice League Unlimited animated series, where it is revealed that Brainiac implanted a copy of itself inside Lex's body, along with curing it of cancer and giving it super strength so that it will serve as a reasonable temporary host until Brainiac could transfer into an Amazo-type android. Maggie's asleep, am I?
I'm trying.
Chloe mentions Y2K, which may be a reference to the Superman Y2K comic book in which Brainiac 13 attacks Earth.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's definitely not. Lex gains Kryptonian powers. The same happens to a teenage Lex Luthor in Superboy Volume 2, number 48, released in December 1983. Though in that story, Lex uses a machine that he invents to steal the powers of Clark/Superboy instead of being given powers by Brainiac. Clark encounters General Zod for the first time. While most might associate Zod with Clark's life after becoming Superman, due to his appearances in things like the film Superman 2, Zod first appeared in Adventure Comics number 283, released in April 1961, in a story set during Clark's teenage years with several other teenage Clark Kent Superboy stories featuring Zod. The same story introduced the concept of the Phantom Zone and has Clark get sent into the Phantom Zone like in this episode. Like season 4's finale with Batman Begins, the finale featured a 7-minute preview of Superman Returns, which was released later in the summer. So the original plan was for us to watch Superman Returns next, because we're done with all the Christopher Reeve movies. But we've talked about this a little bit. I've decided to actually watch the Aquaman pilot because they were pitching it to be released with the CW. I think it was actually pitched as a WB show, and then when the CW ended up happening, that's why it got scrapped. So instead of greenlighting another superhero series, they I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So not the next week, but the week after, we're going to be watching the original Aquaman pilot, Mercy Reef. Yeah, so there you go. Now it's time for the countdown to Superman. 42 weeks until Superman returns to cinemas. Maggie, are you excited?
Yes.
We just got word that Superman, Christopher Reeve's son, is going to be in the movie, making a slight little cameo.
Apparently, like as a reporter or something.
That's cool. That's awesome. And I know they released the first trailer for Super Slash Man. Is that what it's called? The Christopher Reeve story? I think it's called that. Super Slash Man.
So it's
I feel like it's something like that.
Something to.
It's the Christopher Reeve movie that they're releasing. And it looks really good. I have a feeling we're gonna get a Superman trailer soon.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's gonna be like maybe with the Joker.
I can see that.
Folly for a day. Because like they've already wrapped. They wrapped a long time ago. So like I could see us getting a trailer. And my God, when that happens, we will be live reacting. I don't care if it gets claimed. I don't care if the screen cuts to black for a little bit. we are absolutely doing a reaction to that video. And we are all, whatever show we're supposed to be doing, it's getting preempted. And we're reacting to the Superman trailer whenever it releases. And I can't fucking wait, Maggie.
Matt.
But I'll have to wait a little bit longer. Next time on Smallville.
Next time.
Next week, everybody, we were taking one final look at Season 5, and we'll be giving a full Season 5 review, as well as reviewing the special features from the season. So I believe we have, I didn't really look into this. Obviously, there's some deleted scenes we'll be watching. But I want to say the Chloe Chronicles return, but it's not Chloe Chronicles this time. It's the Vengeance Chronicles. And it stars the Angel of Vengeance. But I want to say a lot of that was just digital comics. So I don't know how much of that we'll actually get to watch. I know at a certain point they move from either digital comics to like, what are those fucking things called? Motion comics. So like it's terrible. Like like the quality's not great, you know. Like remember in that one Chloe Chronicle episode where like it showed them and it was like panning across like a printed out sheet of paper of like Chloe and Pete running out, you know. It's basically that. But maybe a little bit better. Like a hair better.
Okay.
But yeah. So come back next week, we're gonna be talking about all the season 5's bonus features as well as season 5 as a whole, giving our thoughts on the first chapter of this middle section of Smallville. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good times. Hope everybody's excited for that. Maggie, I hope you're excited.
I am excited
because this is the end of the episode. Thanks again to everybody for hanging out with us and keeping us going. We greatly appreciate you all. Remember, we'll be back again tomorrow night live right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. We'll be doing Hopefully Anime Power Hour, talking about the 7th episode of both Digimon and Sailor Moon. It's going to be a good one. Everybody come check it out. And we'll be back again on Thursday with another episode of Super Nice Playback. We're actually pulling the next 4 VHS tapes, so come decide which ones we're going to watch. It's going to be fun. Maybe the Smallville Season 5 finale will be on there. Hey, you see all these names to my left? Well, guess what? If you want to be one of those names, you can be by supporting us over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or joining us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Become a member and get access to the Google Drives, as well as getting your name listed on every stream and episode we do. But if you have no bucks to toss our way, that's totally fine. We would appreciate it if you would go leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Be sure and, give it 5 stars, leave us a comment. We'd love to read those live on air. So be sure and leave us something good. We'll definitely read it. And don't forget, we also have a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime that you can use by just clicking the link in the description of this very episode. But that is going to wrap it up for us this week. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.